All right. So now I'm gonna try to do a 3 card spread on. Nope, we want to get some energy, some emotions or something out here. You know, it's so funny. I went upstairs. I was about to do my makeup, and I don't know what's somebody's problem. I don't. I don't know if they just. I don't know if people are mind controlling people in your family, but I can't find none of my makeup brushes. It's like people trying to do. You know what I'm saying? People messing with somebody money or your means to make the money that or have the positions that you're supposed to have right now, and ain't nobody settling for less. So I went up there and I'm like, damn, where's all my makeup brushes? I got 2 cups up there that should be full of makeup brushes. And I be leaving my shit messy. So it's probably like 5. I'm like, okay, so maybe they not in. When I was walking in, I was looking at the cups. But I'm like, dang, that's thinned out or whatever. So I looked at the table. I'm like, okay, that's about 5 brushes. But the thing that kind of struck me is that 2 of my big brushes is not there no more. So somebody wanted it to be obvious, y'all. And I don't know if people be coming in people's house when they gone, and I'm hearing more than you know. So somebody do be coming in somebody's house when they gone, doing little stuff, okay? And that's just weird to me. That's just you. Who would have thought in America? That's why I said, yeah, somebody in a rude awakening here. If you think that shit is about to ride in America, I don't know what. I mean, they would have to have changed everybody with them antidotes. With a certain DNA. I mean, it could have been supposed to do something to some of our DNA, but even if somebody sneak poked you, okay? But I feel like, you know, it didn't do all what they thought. I don't know. Somebody could be in massive regret here. This firestorm that's coming, okay? Endings, loss, mental breakdown here, okay? Somebody could be going through something like that. But I feel like somebody's in regret about something here. Somebody might be trying to push you to the edge so that it can look like you going through a mental breakdown. Okay, but this could actually be somebody else's energy. Somebody said you could really tell a man or something by what he say, but these people are not using their voices. That's what you don't understand. They're using other people to display other people that have large followings to display the things that they want to say. They're paying other people to say the things that these people want to say to move the crowds in any other way. It's very matter of fact, I think there was a video that came out about manipulation, and I only listened to like the first couple minutes of it. I'm like, damn, this is about to be a good video. And I don't know what happened. I stopped watching it, but maybe if I can find it again, I'll share it on my Facebook. Excuse me. All right, so somebody could be running from a situation here, and we got on and off, hot and cold, detached. Okay, so that somebody might be thinking you are either this Achilles energy with confidence is like that, or this Queen of Swords. But let's see what comes out. All right. Too many. All right. Recognition and reward for somebody here. Oh my goodness, I can't keep these cards on the table. Ugh. Oh, we got love child. Somebody's definitely trying to mess with the womb of a Queen of Swords. This could be somebody that's confident as well. They're confident that you're going to choose them if they're the one that's able to, because it's almost like some people is fighting to either use like in vitro on somebody. Like somebody could be trying to see whose breed somebody should breed with. I don't know if they're using science, technology. I don't know if they're using some unethical measures to get to a Queen of Swords womb. Because if we talk about not coveting your neighbor's or not coveting someone's wife, how can somebody come in somebody's household? You know, but that's why I said this have to have some with secret documentation, people manipulating paperwork or something. This has to have something to do with that. Because in most states, you can't even have a divorce if somebody did not confirm that they got divorce papers. So I don't know what this is. I don't know if somebody just, like I said, this is a man that can't speak for themselves, or a community that's in control of a man or a woman or something like this, and they're making the decisions for this person. Somebody could be threatened. You know, kidnapping don't always look like somebody coming, snatching you off the street and throwing you in a van and running away. You know, this could also be people using mind control tactics or other type of tactics to attack people in order to put them in a situation where they're restrained. Okay. They're restrained. They can't do something about something. They may not be able to speak certain words to say, help me. So there's signs and symbols that may be around somebody where they need help because they're with someone. The person might even be like, you better go out here and say what I say or what I tell you to say. But somebody could be holding somebody's child hostage. They could be holding something that's personal about this person hostage. So these days, all you got to do is implement somebody on a crime or set them up, frame them, or catch them doing something that would be frowned upon. Okay. You know, some of these things can be heinous. A lot of these groups, they allow you to think that you're free to do whatever you want. You can go on a secret killing spree or something like this, but best believe that it's recorded. And once you do these things, see, it's not the same smash and grab energy when all those people was coming in through the border and they was using other people's identity to go to jail and get out of jail over and over again to build up a rap sheet on Americans and other people to have things on your record that you don't even know about. Right? That was the whole reason why they allowed the smash and grab to happen. When those people was breaking in them stores, snatching jewelry and stuff like this, and they was okay with going to jail because they was doing something to people. Sometimes they were doing something to somebody's identity. All right. And you could be a so-called law abiding citizen. Okay. I'm about to say liability. Well, maybe that too. I don't know. But you could be a law abiding citizen thinking that your record is perfect because you know you never been in trouble or you never done anything to even get in trouble like that for. And you could have a whole rap sheet. You know, people not directly contacting people and looking them in their eye and shaking their hand and say, hey, I'm here to talk to you about this. People are investigating from afar, implementing things, placing things. It's weird. And then what are you going to say if you driving one day and you actually get a ticket and you get pulled over and somebody say, oh, we have a warrant for your arrest. And you're like, for what? And then they take you in and treat you like this criminal because they feel like because of this rap sheet. You know what I'm saying? That's this horrible things that you have to be a thief because this is on your record. You know, you may not never find out until then, you know. I just feel like something is bad is happening here. All right. We got the owl, wisdom, shadows, deep truth or deeper truth. And then we have backstabbing in reverse here. And then we have married here. Okay. So I don't know. Somebody could have, this could be a wife swap. I don't know what this is. This could be something like this. That somebody is trying to implement. They're trying to, you know, present this to somebody or something here. In order to be renewed. Maybe somebody wants a second chance with you. But these people are going in like, I don't know, doing something that will get you trapped in it first so that you can't say no. I mean, this could be somebody that's afraid to take no. Like these people could be powerful people. They just might not be what they mate. But it's what he say in that song? I don't agree with the methods. But I told you a lot of this stuff, people could have thought like this at one point in time, but these people could be implementing those things, acting like it was to cover their ass. So when in the future this happened, people would relate to that song and say, well, it can't be this person because this is what they think about this. But that was 10, 20 years ago. You understand? So, some of these songs and stuff even is like 50 years ago. Some of this shit was even created before I was born. So I know other people had to be knowing that this was coming, or they already had done this to people that's in the likeness of some of these children that would come and be wanting to or supposed to be changing the world. Like, I'm not saying I'm the only one that was ever created. I'm just saying it's somebody's turn right now, regardless of what all these people in the majority think. Right? I don't want it to be because I feel like somebody's pushing somebody without the information. How you gonna give everybody else the upgrades and the details that they need, that I need for what I need to do? You see what I'm saying? It's like somebody wants to, this could be a method to try to make somebody feel powerless. It could definitely be a method to try to make you feel powerless in your season here. All right. And these same cards, somebody didn't ghost you, or this is what they want you to say. They don't want nobody to pop the question to you, or they're not going to. And then the firestorm, somebody wants you to cut this out, and they're not in mess of regret. So somebody could have been waiting for you to, like I told you, snap out or something. But these little games, I mean, you can just see how silly this shit look right here. They feel like they're manipulating something, but they're being exposed. You know what I'm saying? is being exposed in real time here. I just want one. Okay. Yeah, something about too late. So something is not too late. That's the important thing we need to know about this pile one. All right. Queen of Swords energy, Achilles with a confidence. Okay. It's not too late to maybe this is it's not too late for something. Could be one of these relationships, or these could be choices, because normally I would have just took the cards that came out and stopped. So if we still pulling on this means that somebody wanted us to see these 3 cards, and they wanted us to see the other 3 cards, and then they want us to see this one. So this could be somebody kind of bombarding this reading right now, trying to get some kind of outcome, okay, to let you know something here, okay? I don't know. But somebody could have secretly got married, or somebody could have forced somebody to get married, or held somebody hostage, and they're saying it's not too late. They didn't backstab you. They see that you're wise like them, or something like this. But something happened with marriage here. Or somebody's about to try to force them down the something here. Something about the red carpet as well. It's not too late. So maybe somebody need to get something annulled here. Okay. Because they thought you wasn't gonna talk to them or something. I don't know. Yeah, we got a president. A pregnancy. Somebody could have wanted to get you pregnant and reject you with this 4 of Cups. All right. This could be this Quatesh energy could have got pregnant and try to put this pregnancy on an Empress because they feel like they was able to put them in the dark. Okay, because they're dealing with a certain masculine, or they're dealing with a masculine's account or another feminine's account. Like this man could be dead and gone, or they could have exiled this man, and this person is exerting their power and authority with other men at their side right now. Like somebody trying to usurp something, and they feel like they can cut somebody off, but they cannot cut me off. Okay, that's what this is. Somebody is clearly of a different breed and is not American. So, and somebody is clearly not operating in their right name. They're using an alias, or they are, and most of the time when people are using an alias, you're hiding something, or you're not being able to be yourself, or these are the people that's dead, but now they think they want to come back into the living and take over other people's that are living's positions of power and authority. And these are the people that are not flesh and blood, but these principalities and so-called rulers. You understand what I'm saying? Or these powers that should not be, and they will not be. They're going to be removed. Okay. This is what this could be. All right. Yeah. If this cross energy, this could be one of these Tauruses that's dead. Like they multiplied somebody and put them amongst these other family members. But some of these people is not family members, not of the true bloodline of this grandfather or whatever this is that I'm talking about. All right. Like your grandmother could have been a part of one of these programs, and some of the seed was not your grandfather's seed, or it's just your grandma could have just had children by other people, and there's family secrets that somebody don't talk about. They just want you to think that everybody was a part of the family, or somewhere along the line, aliens or some other groups have removed these people, cloned them, or changed their skin color, changed the way that they look or they appear to the world, and brought them back in here. So these are people that are emerging. They're supposed to be under some type of surveillance by the Patriot Act. All right, because these could be people that could be violent or dangerous to the son that they rejected, or the son that they left behind, the child that they left behind, or the Christ that was rejected by these people. Okay, so they want to change themselves and come back in and put veils over themselves because they're hiding from the sun. These could be first or second generationers. Some of these people are really soft or whatever like this, and so they're using their intelligence because they're afraid of what the king is going to do to them right now, knowing what they did. And some of them are wicked. It's just what it is. But whatever they're doing, if they're dealing with these ancestors, even if these ancestors are on the top, these white or weak people are on the top. They cannot cut this Empress. They can't cut my energy. Okay. So if this person is exerting this power of this cross that's in the reverse, that if this person did go with this person, they went against their own Empress or Emperor. Okay. Or they could be passed away or something, but they could be dealing with this my in-laws and my family to go against me. And I look more like my grandfather than these people do. So I'm not saying just because somebody don't look like you or your grandfather or your grandmother, or they don't look like everybody else in the family, don't mean that they can't be family. I'm just saying what I'm saying. All right. Again, something could be rejected, or this could be representing them rejecting you. Okay. Or this person wants to reject you here. okay? Because they feel like they are the true person. But the thing is, before this person even met this person, they was already in a union with the Empress or some type of partnership or contract with the Empress or the Emperor. So this is like this person trying to sit in my energy, but these is my in-laws. So most of these people are like they're gonna try to say, oh, it's them going into the rap game or the entertainment industry, or some of these people you can ask, what the fuck do you do? Yeah, you had a little couple songs that people was bopping to 2 or 3 years ago or something, and some of that shit sound a lot like my story right now. So that's plagiarism, okay? That's copycat energy, okay? This man could have been in reverse because he allowed these family members to get a hold of my Akashic records so they can try to start taking places in my destiny or something, so I would not get the recognition and reward for this. How do I know that that's what you're doing if nobody is putting my name on the end of their song or putting me down as a writer for their song? No, bitch, it sound like y'all was digging in my Akashic records and you use this shit, okay? Matter of fact, I think that's that song with her, this Glowzilla and this Cardi B that says she got condos in her head. This is this energy of mental affliction or something like this, like somebody sitting in somebody else's head, renting out space in their head to get things that would make them look valuable or something like this. And then some of these people use that, and once they got that little boost, then they ready to kick you in your face. But you're not supposed to know. I'm not supposed to know that somebody allowed these people, this family and this spouse allowed these people to steal from me. And now they want to try to dismiss me out the family, but I'm already the head. You can't remove the head, bitch. The tail gotta go. I'm not gonna bruise it. I'm gonna remove that motherfucker to a certain extent. I'm about to put it on punishment, restriction, because it would not be smart to, and like I said, when it says to cover your hair or don't cover your hair in the Bible, if these people is doing something foul, we're gonna need to talk about it. And if they don't want to sit down and talk to me about it, because they can't face me, because they can't face whoever's holding God's energy right now, or the true family members, okay, then that's their own problem. That's not going to be mine. So this is these people that's doing this sneaky shit here. All right. Somebody can't observe somebody anymore. These ancestors and this man cannot observe somebody no more. Okay. Or this Quatesh energy or something. Somebody could be panicking here. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is good or bad for them or what me or whatever somebody is trying to make this seem like. Okay. I really don't know. All right. But somebody, before they left out, they could have tried to get somebody pregnant here. All right. This is somebody that either now they want to lock you in. They want you to be a baby mama of theirs or something like this. But they plan on not doing their part. There's two things that I noticed in my feed today. One thing is a lot of beautiful homes came in my feed. I like homes. I like looking at homes, viewing homes. I like to see what, you know what I'm saying? I like that part of being, if I was going to be a realtor. Okay. I don't know. I like architecture. I like buildings. I like things like this. My dad is a builder. Okay. You know, I feel like I got pretty good taste in buildings and in decor and things like this. Okay. But it's like, I don't know. Because I don't know what somebody's doing here with this. This is strange a little bit. So I don't know if this is Quatesh energy. Like I told you, in some of these families I was hearing, or these cultures, they bring these people in when you're little. You can't tell that some of these children are transgender, or, you know, if some of the little boys are actually little girls, or vice versa. So again, all these sleepovers and stuff from the 80s when we was having with our family, we don't know. I'm just telling you, because I keep hearing even the ones that pierced me. So some of these people pierced you to get activated, or did something, took something from you, did spell work on you or something to be able to do whatever it is that they were doing at some point in time. So some of these people feel like they control you, or or that could be not emasculating, but it could be some kind of way of claiming. But what they don't understand is, with my energy, you've been claimed, you've been had. You'll never have authority over me like you think that you're going to have. Now, you might be able to try to sneak this or sneak implement or do something like this, and that'll have to be handled accordingly. But you'll never really have the true authority over me. These people, it's something that they've done already. Okay, that's why when we talk about these jinns, it's important to know everybody's going to have their way of talking about it. But the way I see it is, the first generationers to me, when I was born, when this Messiah was born, okay, would be the 80s people, whoever was around you in the 80s. They slowly take these groups out. And again, when you're a young child, you're not everywhere at everybody's house or something. There's a certain, you might even know the lady down the street and wave to her on the way to the store or the park or something like this because she know your family or she know your people. But you really got as a young child, you're not at everybody's house doing everything. From, the age of a newborn to 10, you may be around a small group of people. These people I'm talking about is like your mama best friend, Vicky. They used to always be at the house. You remember her name because mama used to always be on the phone with her or something. And you can kind of remember her face. You might have been young, but you can kind of remember her face if you've seen her again. Okay. Or somebody named Judy or something like this. This is people that was around your mom and them or whatever like this. And then family members that you was at their house. Most of the time when you're younger, your parents ain't just leaving you with complete strangers. So all these people that would be familiar here, that was around you, those people could have been replaced and they brought new clones in. That's the second generation, or from the 90s up. So it's something very, very personal, or there's something about the 90s theme here with somebody. Maybe that's also when somebody was going through, for me, that's when I was going through puberty or coming into my womanhood. You understand? I'm also seeing 10 years old in reverse, okay? So these people could have, at 10 years old, these people could have also had somebody in reverse. They could have, somebody could have been, they could have inseminated somebody, or they could have took something from you, or this could be some type of other group or race or underground or alien energy that came in onto you before you even were having sex. And there could be something here where something was created here, okay? Wow. And then 6 years later, we got the family tree right here in the reverse. And then 6 years later, they could have brought this person back into your life and said, this is your, they could have brought this person back into your life, but you don't even know, right? This person, okay? A lot of this shit have to do with, I was picking up that they could be, somebody filled this person's mind up with these ideas to force people to grow. Like if you go through this facility or whatever they're using, you can choose to be wiser and grow up, or it's something about, it's supposed to look like if you went against God, then you age faster, or if you didn't take from the fountain of youth, you're going to age faster, or it's something like this, okay? So again, this is not no pretend stuff. When I was 11 years old, my alleged mother, she was already living in Texas at this time. I don't know if something happened to her when she was in Texas. She could have got swapped out. The person that came to pick us up saying, "Oh, I heard that you was pregnant or something." I wasn't even having sex until years after 10 years old. So it would be impossible for that to happen to me. So even if there is a father trying to, if somebody, okay, if whoever this is, me, you, or whatever, if somebody's trying to get you to worry about pregnancy, or maybe you late for your, it's something like this, okay? Somebody trying to act like, I was watching a clip of a movie or some one of these little, I don't know, they're like these cheesy shows or something that come up in my feed on Facebook. And the dad was like, "How did you get pregnant? I'm about to exile you out of this family," or something. And she's like, I didn't, I don't know. I haven't had sex. I don't know. I think there was also a movie that came out this year about a woman that never had sex. She was a virgin and she still ended up, and she ended up pregnant. And then they tried to put a name on it with the medical field as to what it could be, okay? But the father was like, "How did this happen?" or whatever. "You're supposed to be getting married or something." She's like, "I don't know. I didn't do anything. I don't know." So like I said, somebody could be trying to reenact something like this on someone, okay? Somebody could be, because like I told you, I was not doing anything at that age until years later. I'm not going to tell you how many, but it was many years after 10 years old when I started to be active, okay? So like I said, somebody could have did something. They could have allowed a uncle or something to come in onto somebody. It's something like this here, okay? But I'm gonna tell you the story one more time real quick. For some reason, my mom was not in her right mind. I mean, I felt like she might not wasn't, but we were in a shared custody, and we were here with my dad, and we were living in the Rolling Greens apartments, okay, kind of like a project. It ain't projects, but it was kind of like one. with his girlfriend and her 2 children, my play sisters. My mom came. All of a sudden, she started calling me early in the morning. She said she was here. I'm like, you ain't supposed to be here until a couple months. We still, this is still dad's time or whatever. And she's like, well, so what? I heard this, and that, and something like this. I'm about to come over there. And so she came, she found out where we were, and she came over there. But I did not want to open the door because I knew she was up to some tricks or something like this. Okay, I knew something didn't feel right. And so I told my dad, I'm like, well, mom is here. I don't know. She sounded like she angry. She knocking on the window. She knocking on the door. I don't know who told her where we live or whatever. And he's like, well, just go with her or whatever. I'm like, no, I just feel like something is weird. I don't know. I feel like she's trying to take us back to Texas. And he's like, no, something like this or whatever. She ain't gonna do that. She probably just here visiting or something. So I'm like, okay. He was like, well, if you want to, just wait until I get there. So I'm like, yeah, all right. So throughout the day, my aunt Christine and my uncle Michael. So that's what makes me think about this Michael energy, okay? This Archangel Michael and fighting against God, right? So throughout the day, the auntie calling and she's trying to make me feel bad and she's saying really vulgar things. The uncle is calling, oh, you little bitch, if you was my daughter, it's something like this. So I don't know. Like I said, this could have been something that was a setup by this family. If these people are not normal or regular, or if they're alien breeds or something like this, then this may make a little bit more sense right now, okay? Somebody could have wanted to try to do something or get rid of something before somebody got caught, because I feel like it's some kind of access that these people can have on someone without, it's unbeknownst to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's unbeknownst to you, or they have an extra you or a doppelganger or something, that something is going on. It's something weird like this, okay? So somebody could get mixed signals. It could be your doppelganger or a clone that actually got themselves in this situation, and my mom was coming to me. It's something weird here, and I guess I'm the one that's supposed to. They're gonna try to make look crazy, but I'm the one that's supposed to bring forth this way of. But they are, whatever this is already been operating for 30 years or something like this already on the plane. And that's what while we talking about, oh, it's the Democrats, it's other shit that's going, you know what I'm saying? It's other stuff that's going on this, in this world and on this plane than that. Matter of fact, that shit must be put on the back burner or something. It's time to get the big old table out. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be the last supper around this bitch. It's something like that. Okay. So anyways, so the end of the day come, okay, and then my they've been harassing us all day, calling, we hiding and stuff. We was just little kids or whatever. Okay, my sister was like, well, I don't know, I probably want to go or something. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, or whatever. So when my dad get there, whatever, the police is there and everything like this, and I'm trying to think though, because I think at one point in time they left, and then we went to go play outside or go to the park or something. And then we didn't want to stay out that long in case they came back here. Okay. Wow. I'm just putting that day that I'm just thinking about that day. Some stuff is fuzzy. Okay. But I think even she was like, come on now, I just want to take y'all out, buy y'all some clothes. I'm going to take you to Great America, something like this. But then it wasn't until she got us that she said the stuff about the pregnancy or something here. Okay. And I'm even seeing DNA. So somebody could have took somebody's DNA from the test. So this is making me think, was that even my mother? Do you understand what I'm saying here? Okay. Because it was absurd. To me, at that age, it was absurd. I don't even think I had even seen a penis yet. Do you understand? It was absurd to me in the behavior or the actions here that the aunt and the uncle was doing here. And it seems like their children are benefiting off of something that came from something with me. If these people that I'm talking about, so Michael's children will be, some of them will be Burrs, okay, and or their last name will be Burr, and then I don't really know what's the 3 boys with the other auntie, but one of these would be this one of these cousins look just like P. Diddy, okay, that's why I think that's one of his clones, okay. They took a throne, they took something from me, they could have even took a child, they could have did some weird alien probing stuff. And then took a child here, okay, and did something. It's something like this. But I feel like somebody want to say don't tell or something. But I don't know what, I don't know what somebody is saying. I want to act like I'm on one accord with some people, but even the people, the masculine energies that they surrounded me with energetically in the beginning of this journey, the connection is not the same between us. And that's not why because we've been talking about the same story throughout that time. It's not why that my energy is changing. It's just, what are we talking about here? I'm the child that's got to put this shit back together while I'm trying to do something else here. You know what I'm saying? So what? I don't get this. Okay? I don't know if these are helpful aliens that was helping on Earth and they feel like they're about to get in trouble because I'm about to say something that might get, I don't know what. I don't know the full story. We get it when I'm doing these cards. Okay? I can sit there and ponder about stuff sometimes throughout the day. I don't take it too seriously, but the real shit come out when we get here. Okay? So long story short, we go around for the next couple days or something like this. We go take a break. We go sit at my grandma's house. We go to my auntie Nessa house. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when it came out about the truth. Like, oh yeah, I heard, no, when we were pulling away from the apartments, I think we went to a Walgreens. We went to the Walgreens on the side of town where I grew up at. Excuse me. And she got this test. I'm like, what are you doing with that? She's like, you about to take it. And I'm like, what? I don't want, what the hell I'm about to take that for? I ain't doing nothing. This is weird. And so, we went around or whatever. I know we stopped at a couple people's house or whatever. I'm like, this sounds like a going away party or something like this. This don't seem like, something. So we end up, the last destination was my auntie Nessa house, and she lived almost over by the highway. And that's when my mom had me, no, my sister had a splinter in her hand. And she was like, yeah, we'll get it out when we get home. And then when she left out the room, I think she tried to make me take that thing there, but I couldn't use the bathroom. And I'm like, something strange is happening. She's about to try to do something, or she about to take us back to Texas or something. And she's like, And I'm like, man, I'm trying to tell you what she just said or whatever like that. That is not no mistake. And that's the part of the time she started getting irritated. She's like, what you saying to something or whatever like this? And that's when she started to get like irritated. Well, yeah. And she said, well, yeah, that is right. Yeah, we going right back, and we're going to get it at home when we get back to Texas then. Yeah, that's what's happening or whatever. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 10 or 11 or something. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And so there was no cell phones or nothing like this. I said, yeah, I thought you said, though, we was going to Great America. We was getting a new outfit. We didn't even get that. And she's like, yeah, but we going back to Texas or whatever. And so I'm like, oh, my goodness. And I think from the aunt's house, we ended up going in the car. We ended up staying in a raunchy hotel. We ended up staying in a raunchy hotel in Chicago somewhere, okay, for the night. And then I think that's where she made me take that at, okay? And then and I don't even know I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. I didn't get to see, or I didn't get told what it was or nothing like this. And what was I gonna say? And then after that, we ended up going, we got on the plane or whatever, and we get back to Texas. But as soon as we got back to Texas, wherever her and my brother were living, and I don't know if she had a boyfriend or something at that time or not, but wherever they were, no, she was. Okay, she was with Alexander. We'll just use that name. And so, but we already kind of knew of him because I think we had already been there or whatever when she started dating him, whatever like this, okay? So, I don't know. I just remember we did that. We got back there. Everything in that apartment was packed. We stayed there probably like 24 to 48 hours, and we was gone. And we moved into a house. All right. And so, yeah. But that's strange though, because even if I'm thinking about it now, I'm thinking, how did we go from that apartment that everything was packed in boxes when we got there? Something could have happened here. How did we go from that boxed up house to then her saying, ta-da, see, don't y'all like it here? And it was like, the room was set up kind of nice. like two girls with the twin size beds. They both had the same covering on it. It was a cute little room and everything like this. But it's making me think, when I don't remember no boxes being unpacked. I don't remember nothing like that. But I know this is the same time because I had to. Then she started going back to work, because she was like, I got to start going back to work or whatever. And me and all my siblings was at home, and there was no phone there yet. Okay. And so what I did was got on my bike. All right. What I did was get on my bike, and I went to the gas station right up the street from us. Okay. And I remember my dad's number when I ended up calling my dad. I think at work or something like this. And then they were like, oh, it's a good thing they found you or whatever. Like, where's your location, everything like this. And I don't even know how, because you know what I'm saying? I don't know how all this happened, but it was like, he was like, oh, y'all right and everything. And I'm like, yeah, but we over here or whatever. Yeah, we did this or whatever like this. And then I don't know why I'm even seeing a flashback of somebody looking at me at that gas station. I don't know, y'all. Okay? But I'm thinking like, I think I did this once, twice or something. And no, I did this once. I did this once, y'all. I went there, okay? And that's when I called or whatever. And then my dad was like, oh, the police was looking for y'all and everything like this. And then I'm like, oh, well, I don't know what's the address and everything. I just know that this is what happened. This is where we at or whatever like this. And then the police, and then he said, well, where's the store that you at? And I said, well, this store or whatever like this. And then all I know is I sat there with the bike, because she got us these bikes. She said, see, don't y'all like these bikes? I just remember a lot of see here. Yeah, would you like candy? I don't know. It didn't even seem like my mom. It didn't even seem like it. I don't know if I'm even thinking back right now. And so the police came, and then they said, well, why don't you just go back on your bike? All right. And just go back to if you don't want to be, I'm like, she gonna know. She gonna see me or whatever. I don't even know. What the hell do I do now? Maybe I shouldn't even called. Maybe I shouldn't even have called or whatever. I'm like, damn, what did I do? This is me getting into some shit and not even realizing, what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. So I go back home or whatever. I go back to the place, and they said, just go back. He said, I'm gonna stay behind you. Just, put your bike down at the grass. Where is the house? I'm gonna sit at the end of the street, so it won't be like obvious, like I'm just riding down the street with you. So just put your bike down, in this bike right here, in front of the house that you live at, or that you're about to go back to, and then just go in the house. And so I'm like, okay. And so I went and I put the bike down, and I went in the house or whatever. And later on, I think that night, the police knocked on the door, and they said, well, yeah, you have these children. The dad has the custody right now, wherever. You have to send these children back within 24 hours or you're going to go to jail or something. And so then I had to say, damn, I ain't think about this part. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think about this part, okay? I didn't think about the whole time when the police there. I'm like sitting up in that back room like, oh, man, yeah. Oh, that motherfucker leaving? Oh, he gonna leave me here? He about to leave me here? And I'm like, oh, shit. I thought this was going to happen differently. I thought they were going to say, okay, ma'am, we're going to keep the kids over here, whatever, so nothing bad happens to them, or you don't get mad at them. As a little kid, I'm thinking, I didn't think that far, but I was thinking at least while they was talking, damn, maybe I'll be able to go with the police. And then she was like, oh, so you went, you called they left, and she was like, yeah, I ain't going to do nothing. She's like, yeah, okay, so you did this or whatever, woo-de-woo. I'm like, well, I just wanted to talk to my dad or whatever. And so, shit. And she's like, now see what you did or whatever. She's like, well, I'm going to send you back, but it was like conversation over the phone past the next couple of days or whatever. And she was like, but I'm not sending. They was talking like, and she's like, I'm not sending the youngest one back or something like that. I'm not sending her back by herself, or I'm not sending her back on the airplane or something like this. I don't know. But I know she was making like plans, and she was doing other stuff. And, it was little shit like, yeah, and if I die, you probably I don't even want you to come to my funeral or something. You did some shit like this. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. At 10 years old, I'm just worried about getting back or something. I don't know what. Okay. And, because my grandma knew it wasn't just my dad, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm picturing it could be even a bigger deal than this. It was a part of it that I wasn't seeing or something. Okay. So, so she would do something like, oh yeah, me and your sister about to go, you want to go to the store, we about to go get some pretty barrettes, and we're gonna get all this stuff and things like this. Oh yeah, Shalana, you could just stay here and do this and that or whatever, like Cinderella or something. So it was kind of like that. But I feel like her feelings, I mean, I could see as a mother, you know what I'm saying, as an adult now, I could see how a mother would have felt or something like this. Okay, I could see and if somebody is a little childish or something, or when they're angry or when their feelings is hurt, instead of dealing with it in a certain way, I could see. I didn't expect that from a grown up, but I could see. Okay. And then I think that night, the boyfriend came in there, whatever. I think I remember this because I was sitting on the I was sitting in the living room, whatever, and then my mom told me she was trying to make me iron her nurse's outfit or whatever, or her clothes for the next day or something. And so I was ironing it or whatever, and then all of a sudden a big old, in Texas they got them big old water bug roaches, okay, with the wings, and I heard them flopping around or whatever, and then he landed on me, and then I went a little crazy or whatever. And then her boyfriend came in there and was like, what you doing in here or something? And then I'm like, oh, one of those things got on me or whatever. And he's like, you know what? I don't know why you think like this. And you want to go back up there with your piece of shit dad and all this other stuff. And I was like, you don't even know so me and him got into a big old argument or whatever, in the kitchen. So it's not like she was just childish, but to me, a 10-year-old person being somebody that's always been kind of not serious, but, when it come down to certain things, being I don't know, I just always been some kind of way or something, okay? Like an adult in a child body when it comes to people's behavior, especially people that want you to take accountability for your behavior, but their behavior is like unmatched, like something like this, okay? So he was like, yeah, something, and just talking real slick. He was talking real slick and getting something to drink or whatever. And then we got into this big old argument. I was like, you don't know nothing about my dick, because I always been a fire. You know what I'm saying? I always been kind of like that, too. And so it got lit up in that bitch. Okay, even at 10 years old, and this grown ass man that it could have probably smacked the shit out of me, but I didn't care. And so yeah, so I don't know. I can't even remember the flight back home by myself. I don't remember how I got back. I'm hearing something about taxi. Okay, so something could have happened. Something could have happened in a taxi. I don't know. Something could have happened in a taxi or something here. Okay. That's okay. Something telling me to pull some cards on the taxi. I don't remember. I don't remember the airplane ride. I don't remember anything. Okay. And I'm just trying to think even. I went back and forth a couple more times throughout my life, but that, I can't, I don't know. So that happened or whatever. And then all I know is I think I did come back here. I can't really remember. Okay. We got vote here. Okay. Date. Queen of Wands. So I don't know. This could be trafficking. I don't know. And we got date sideways. Okay. I don't know. I'm hearing ring around the rosy, pocket full of or this could also be, if these people have certain crafts. I'm guessing that throughout the time they could have been moving me around or something. I don't know. Okay. But of course I didn't never get a belly. I was never really pregnant, or I don't know. Was I? Do you understand what I'm saying? Something tricky. Yeah, we got the sun. Okay. So somebody could have been low-key dating the sun, or this could be some kind of astral energy or some other strange thing or something, or I don't know what this is. Okay, we got the abandoned wagon in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, but that was all what that whole thing was about. And so I don't know, the observer here, maybe these people was connected or something here. Because there goes 16 years old here. Okay, and this is when I was with Taurus. Okay, there's the cross right here. Here's the ancestors. So I don't know, like I said, if at one point they implemented this man at that age, okay, maybe even they got this person to not be able to observe me or watch me, right? I remember my dad was saying, oh, you're not going to be dating. I thought it was dating in general that was bothering him. It's kind of like how I was even with my daughter. If y'all heard last night on that little conversation that kind of happened over the thing. I didn't know if he was just uncomfortable with me liking somebody. You know, it would have been the first time, 13, 14, but the first time when I was saying, oh, you know, I like somebody or something like this, okay? And I remember at that time, my dad was like, well, you know, well, I don't know what this is, whatever, but I don't want you to talk to that boy no more and everything like this. And, you know, I'm about to, if you're going to be talking to this boy, and it kind of was like, it kind of reminded me of, I didn't go to these extents, but the conversation I was having with my daughter last night. And it's like, I just thought he was panicking because I liked the boy. And he was like, well, yeah, if you're going to talk to that boy, but it almost sounded like it was something personal a little bit. I don't know. Then I'm gonna send you back to Texas with your mom, whatever. Then you ain't gonna be able to see him because you know Taurus was still. I thought it was because he came in the house to pick me up. I thought it was because of this or that or something like this. So you know, and anyways, being sneaky or whatever, I was still like, well, I ain't talking to him like that. We ain't going out, but he still picked me up and take me to school, and he might have got mad about that. And then, you know, when my dad would be at his girlfriend's house for a couple days, and I would need something to eat, and then I'd be like, oh, can you bring me something to eat? And then we couldn't see. It was so stupid. I mean, it was silly, but it was cute. Okay, I could because I felt like I was slightly being punished a little bit too about something, which I don't know. You know, I don't know. Like maybe this masculine energy was like these family members. Maybe this person is like them. You know, an alien or something like this, like them. That they the same access that these people had to me. This person could have. Maybe my dad noticed that. I don't know. I'm trying to think back here. That's could be when they swapped this person out here. He's like, "What you mean? You can't break up with me? You didn't. Nah, your dad said you going back to Texas. So I don't know, guys. Okay, I don't know. Like all of it is kind of shaky a little bit to me. And maybe if these parents is aliens and they cut off my way of seeing both worlds so that they can run through my body or run through my vessel or traffic me. This would be, or it could be ancestors or people that was over them trafficking. I don't know. I'm seeing even those tall figures that's on some of the caves and stuff like this over there in the southwestern region. The dark people or whatever with the little heads. Okay, so I don't. It could be. I'm seeing something like you know, I don't know, like this. But maybe even though I wasn't having sex with this boy either yet, I wasn't having sex with nobody still at this time. Maybe there was something. Maybe this person was like the same as whatever happened to me when I was 11, which I would be blameless because you know, you know, I wouldn't know. This is why I feel like it's something like a child was never supposed to be out of the palace. They were always supposed to be protected by guards and things like this. And somebody left somebody out, the most precious jewel of God or something, or one of them, to be just tossed around and used in another realm. It's almost like with the two worlds card, it's almost like somebody blocked somebody out of the gray energy, only kept them in color or kept them in gray, not in the color, you know, and everybody was able to run through this person's energy here in hopes that that would ruin you once you realize what could have happened here. Right? So, or I could have, some gift could have been skipped in me, or these people forced it out of me. Okay? These people could have forced some kind of gift out of me, or blocked me, or blinded me. Excuse me. And then when I met this guy, he was probably the same, like I said, as this family members here. And me, but that's the sacrifice there. Yeah, something is something here. All right. But I told y'all, even at some point in time, it seemed like first, second, third generation, or fourth, or whatever this is. I don't know why it seems like this was a way to keep some kind of secret dating pool, because it's almost like there's some kind of attraction with these familiar faces. There's some kind of attraction, as if they trying to get me as their wife. And it's like, but we was cousins, but or was we? You know, what the fuck was? You know, it will make you go back and re-guess or rethink, and it's almost like all these people are laughing. Okay, this is a mountainous energy. This is a Mother Earth Gaia energy almost, but it's almost like all these people are laughing. Like this is corporations, big tech, you know, aliens. They're all laughing because somebody can't defend themselves or I feel like also this is why it feels like people are putting cases on you and doing this and doing that because you can't see it. So somebody could have you as a crazed killer, psychotic, something in this universe, and this is the new system that they're going to use, but you a completely innocent, blameless person, right? And these people are implementing something on you and making you pay for something that you didn't even do. It's almost like this. And it almost like people over here is waiting, like everybody is split. People in the east was waiting for somebody to come, and but they really somebody don't want you over there. People in the north was waiting, south was waiting, east was waiting to see the sun or something, and somebody is blocking that, or they're showing up with somebody else saying this is the sun here. But again, this could have been fake news. Somebody was not able to see what was going on, so they could have just blamed you for something. But this could be fake news. But I feel like they took somebody's DNA off this. The real thing was to come and get some of your DNA. You get what I'm saying? The real thing could have been that somebody came to get somebody's DNA. Because I had to remember when we first moved to Texas, it was with it was as a military family or unit. Now, I didn't think that you get the same treatment unless you married and in the military. And I don't think my mom was married to this man. But it's almost like we was a military family. We was around other military people. It was military energy, right? Until he came back from the war in Iraq and held me and my sister hostage. And then something is blurry about whatever happened then. So these are key pointers about something that went on here with something. These are like tellers of a story. Is something here. Yeah, we got a bear in the reverse. We got a deer in the reverse. Okay. What else is this? Huh. It could be about, yeah, we got the four of wands here. All right. There is some type of union. So this deer, somebody could be saying, tell your old people that you don't want to talk to them no more. You know, like somebody could be want to get into something with you here. Okay. Yeah, it says okay, somebody was calling you a hoochie or something, and then we got hoochie and big thinker, and they were stuck together here. All right, so I don't know, I was asking about the fake news, so somebody could have said you was a hoochie or something. Okay, it's in your DNA, or again, Venus being the mother of prostitution. We have to know that just because these papers and documents and writings say this stuff, that it don't have to necessarily be true, and even it don't have to be true every time. Okay, all right. But we got to think. Oh no, it don't say big thinker. It say think bigger. Okay. So I don't know what this is. This Quatesh pleasure energy is here. So somebody wants somebody to think, maybe this person is used for pleasure. Okay. You just too important. I look better under you. So I don't know. This could be skinwalker energy. I don't know here. Think bigger. Okay. And okay, so this is what I was thinking. The only way out is through or something. And I don't know, like somebody could be, I don't know, somebody could be pregnant this time. I don't know if somebody's trying to make it like you're going to be like a surrogate or something, or they could be doing this to try to stop you from going towards somebody. think bigger, tiny sizes. So, you know, yeah, somebody could also be asking me to think bigger about how my DNA is being dispersed or something here. Yeah, fake news is the hoochie energy. Okay, think bigger when it comes to your DNA. Okay, so this could be researchers or something here. Also, maybe galactic energies were gonna work with you at some point in time. They couldn't, or they took something from you, but they didn't work with you or something. But this is like somebody's mother ripping something out of the belly or the heart of a bird here for what they're saying. What if a mother or something is a part of this program, and if their galactic son was crazy about you or something, and they did something here, they could have did something to mess up a pregnancy, or to mess up something. This doesn't have to be like a pregnancy, but this could be from working together, like from creating a baby. Say two people, their energy just matches well with each other. They're just like a good couple here or something. And maybe some things got in the way of something. Somebody may want to redo something in a different environment. Cause I feel like I'm being combative, but it's still a mystery. Something is not unlocked here for me to be able to see what's really going on. There could be also this observer. They could be trying to blind me about what's going on. This could be what happened to this masculine, but now he see. I don't know. It's something like this. Okay, but whoever this mother is in reverse. They could have plucked this child out, or they could have did something here. Try to rip your heart out or something like this. Get you away from a situation. This could be like a mother that did something to a baby before. Like I said, if these are grays or aliens, and they can have access to, so say you don't know that this person has gray ancestors. Y'all just doing your thing, you like each other, whatever, like this. You don't know that they got Houdini tricks to come see you or something. I don't know, y'all. This is what I'm thinking, okay? This mother could have done something here to like harm a baby while the baby was in the girl's womb. Something. Or a mother could have sent other men towards a young woman in some kind of way. Rather, it's her thinking that she's in control, or these people just drugging this person with fentanyl and sending people in towards them. And they could have showed this person, and this could have hurt this person. Okay? And somebody didn't know how much of a manipulation somebody was causing in a situation, because somebody was not a hoochie mama. Okay, that was fake news. Okay? Somebody tried to leave somebody out of creation or something here. And now this mother can't observe so that she can hurt somebody. But this don't have to be a mother. This could be, I'm hearing that a female, this BFF could have been cloaking herself as somebody's mother. Confirmation. Yeah, and now somebody sees you as dear. They didn't see you as cuddly. They didn't see you as a dear person to them. Or somebody doesn't see you as this, and I feel like somebody's waiting for them to not see you this way, and because they didn't abandon you. Okay, I don't know what this is. Abandoned wagon in reverse, bear in the reverse. So they have something to do with Chicago, and then deer in the reverse. So this could be north. This could be like a Mequon. I don't know. This could be north. These people is rejecting, or they're in the reverse here. They could be rejecting a union that's still gonna be a union regardless. Okay. Somebody could be trying to also push somebody in the afterlife, and I'm supposed to pull somebody out of the afterlife and bring them into living. That's what I was picking up on. I'm supposed to bring this person into living, and we are supposed to be ruling, or a part of a ruling or a commanding class here. But somebody could be trying to stop that. Yeah, somebody's saying that you're not enough, but that flew out on the floor. Somebody's trying to put this assumption on people here, because somebody is jealous or something of some union here. Yeah, it says don't go there. Somebody wants you to take it all the way there. Somebody could see something clearly here. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But also there's 10 of Pentacles of somebody being their home being turned upside down here and left with a child. And this older man is just watching this person. This is in reverse here. So somebody likes to, I don't know if somebody likes to tear their child down. I don't know what this is, but the 10 of Pentacles, it don't seem like this is what you want. I told y'all with the 10 of Pentacles can go either way. People are like, oh, girl, you want that 10 of Pentacles. But the 10 of Pentacles look like to me a man coming to demand a child from a woman, that they're using the system, they're using the government, they're using everything. So this got to be a powerful female, and she's in her own kingdom, and this man got the nerves to come up to her. And now this could be while they're in your belly. This could be, cloning them and swapping them later on. But that's what the 10 of Pentacles mean to me. And there's an overseers, or these people are are making a spectacle out of this. They're watching this. They want to see this woman on her knees crying, or they want to see whatever this is here. But this could be also like some entertainment industry shit. I don't know. But, somebody, it's like you might be even numb to this. You've become so numb, or somebody's become so numb, because it's almost like that Katniss and the other dude or whatever, right? Peta, okay? And they got a fake on the camera for a couple minutes or whatever and then leave. And somebody don't like that. And if somebody is a Katniss energy, somebody blinded Katniss, or they're using somebody else's Katniss, but they're still using the womb of somebody. It's some shit like this that they doing here, period. All right? And this man is very happy when this woman is left alone or abandoned, especially with a child, even if this is just emotionally. I don't know. It just seems like that's what this is here. And this man is in reverse, and the sun is in the upright here, charging forward, or wants to go forward, or wants to explore, or something like this. Yeah, but I feel like somebody say, I like you. This could be somebody that's been observing you too. And they just don't want you to go nowhere because they like you. Okay? Something is blooming. You could have been sitting in front of this motherfucking face for 30 years. And all of a sudden now something is blooming for you. Now I did put something about blooming. I would have to go back myself and go see. But I said something was blooming here. Okay? In one of my posts within the past 24 hours. So I don't know. Maybe I have to go back and see what that was. Okay? Maybe somebody don't like the whole story coming out. Okay? But the whole story might come out because even if this person is playing around with you and they still gonna tag you, and then run back to their family and cleave back onto their family, God want to make sure that this motherfucker is ready to fight their family members for that before you can get your hands on that, or your whole everything, before you get all the wisdom this time, after you done begged and treated her wrong. And this time, you're gonna have to prove that you're ready to detach from these people for good or something, and take all your goods and services, because somebody wanted somebody to latch on to you with nothing. Yeah. Somebody got to have what they got to have or something. I don't know what this is, okay? But that's just what it sounds like to me. All right? Somebody could be also blocking messages from coming in here. Or they want you to continue to tell the story. Because the more you tell the story, the more embarrassed or ashamed some group look or something. And this might be what's going to make them say, no, see, I told you. But these are people, they don't mind. It's not enough. Somebody saying that you're not enough, but they don't mind strategically working against you, knowing everything about you, your heart rate and shit like this, knowing how to plot on you or control your life like they're you. But then when they get called out, it's a big thing. Like it's something about, like, no. Yeah, this might be also a white rabbit energy. Somebody that comes sneaking in and out of your life for whatever reason or whatever. And this could be some respect coming to somebody because you done finally killed or stopped or caught a white rabbit, okay? Yeah, somebody might want to give you your flowers here. Or again, these flowers could be taking over the city. Okay? Or something like this, okay? And so they don't want the queen there, or they don't want, but this could be the queen and the trolls or something like this. See, they want to make it seem like with those movies like that the queen always get in the way. Oh, she didn't want the flowers in, but the flowers always been winning. That's what I'm saying. It's time for somebody to get their whatever this is. You can't manipulate it no more. You try to use these things that millions of people remember dear and deep in their heart, you know. Yeah, why was that queen so angry about them flowers, something like this? But this is why. But they trying to act like, well, it's our turn now. No, you've had the turn, low key, by using somebody else's identity. You've been the ones that been turning the cycle all the time. It's time to get this shit cut. All right, it's time to, yeah. All right, if you wanted, you can get it, let me know. Okay, something like that. Okay, yeah, there's no talking about this. Okay. Okay, you don't want to talk about this with these people in this dear energy. This could be the north here. All right. This north could be trying to block you or something. And it might be some duck. I noticed ducks like this that looked in the I looked in the lake the other day. Okay, when I was riding past, I seen some really pretty ducks that look kind of like just like this one. And you could be somebody could have sent some duck, or somebody's name could be Duck. They could have sent this person in to tell you something, and you could have just strangled this motherfucker by the neck, okay? And just with your words or something like this, and told this person, "Are you crazy?" Okay? Because even if we talking about this certain portion of land in the north that could be tied to a certain family, somebody can do that, unless these are the white trees or other trees that try to cut somebody off. The only thing is somebody will have to travel through other territories to get there. Somebody's trying to stop something. Somebody wants help. Somebody's trying to stop something. Somebody's trying to stop a union from happening here. These people don't have, yeah. These people, like I told you, these might be the people that want you to stop talking. We got abundance here. Somebody wants you to stop talking because I feel like somebody's copying your story here. But if you know who's copying the story and you know that, then just report that person. Or in that person, you know, or report something about them and put it out there in the public and see how much they want to still keep going secretly reporting stuff. Okay. We got abundance coming in for somebody here, and somebody is exhausted here. All right. Somebody that was dealing with some elegant escorts. Okay. So they was dealing with these escorts, but now they don't want to, I don't know. They could be still dealing with these escorts. This could be this man that still had the fish on his thing, on his shirt. All right. But this could be somebody, like I said, with this escort energy. But they saying don't go here, but it's in reverse. Somebody wants you to come to them. They need you or something like this. They don't, but they still doing this. Or they still doing that. Yeah, they want the marriage with you, but they're still doing this. And I don't know what that is. Yeah, and somebody say, I let you out of prison or something. Like, I don't know, y'all. This is crazy. This is off the chain just a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Golden mirror. Somebody could have been doing mirror magic or something here to do something here. Somebody was saying you were self-absorbed, a narcissist, but you're not. It's in reverse. Okay. Something about one-sided relationship. It's not. Okay. Somebody was blocking something here. And then love bombing is in reverse. And then we got the 10 of swords here. Okay. Somebody could also be trying to make themselves as the gateway or something. They could be saying, I'm going to block you until you have sex with me. So somebody's fake mother or wannabe mother or something like this, stage mother, village mother, wanted to sleep with your man before you do, so that he could think about her or something when he sleep with you. And that's out of the question. Something like this. Okay. Somebody want to do something treacherous here. This might be knowing that you are matched up to be with a certain man, and this person, and you won't even be happy with nobody else. And somebody went and did that. Okay. Yeah. Somebody went and did that. They did this all the time to try to introvert. This is like Africa coming to America, bringing her ass here. Okay. And you know what I'm saying? Like a snake in the grass. Yeah, I'm about to say dusty ass, but not in no offensive sense, but like a snake in the sand. Okay. And coming trying to get in my grasses or something like this. Okay. Yeah, the queen of the flowers and the grasses or something like this here. But whoever this person is in reverse. Or the queen bee is in reverse. This could be somebody's mother that wanted to be the queen bee. But this is in reverse here. Or a mothering energy, or somebody that been controlling over somebody. Okay. They don't feel confident, secure. I mean, this person is not a boss bitch. They're not career focused. They too focused on somebody else here. All right. So we got ghosted here. On and off, hot and cold. So somebody don't know whether they want to deal with the sun or if they want to deal with these flowers here. Okay, they're taking them as lovers, and then we got release in the reverse, but they don't want to let somebody go or something like this. Okay. That's too many. Yeah, that's too many. Round and round, bad credit. Yeah, somebody trying to do something with somebody's credit here. All right. Let's see Kuan Yin here with this material, spiritual prosperity. All right. And this, who is this that was behind here? This Three of Swords here. Okay. The Lantern, guidance, illumination, and hope. Okay. So I don't know here. All right. Somebody could be hoping that something works out right or something like this, because if not, then they're going to be screwed. Somebody could be like, why did you do that? Why did you block communication? Or you didn't tell me when you did that spell that this would do this or something here. Yeah. Blocked want to come out sideways. So I don't know what this is. Okay. Spam calls or texts. Somebody is not ashamed either. Somebody did something to somebody and they're not ashamed. They're not embarrassed. They don't care. If this is somebody raped somebody, I'm telling you, they're trying to use that shit. They could have had many people come in at nighttime and do something to somebody in order to get them married to you, but they always leave and take from you. Okay? And now these people are slaves or servants. They're in servitude. It's just what it is. Impersonator syndrome is over. Okay, something is over when it comes to that energy here. Oh my goodness, these cards is popping all over the place. Somebody's feeling like poop. Okay, and then somebody is ghosted, or they ghosted you, or they're being haunted by somebody or something. Hold on one second, guys.